Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Tim Raines continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Danny Duffy starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
First pitch, 110.
The 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like that.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Jeter stands at second with no outs. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. One and one, here it comes.
Inside, ball 2.
Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 29 home runs for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here comes Tino Martinez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this one at 271, 25 homers and 73 dribbles. Here comes the 0-1, drilled on the ground to short. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Taylor. He makes the running play. 2 down. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. David Wells will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-1 to him now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. With Merrifield next to bat. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready now is Tim Raines. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
Next, it'll be Alfonso Soriano. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, the last 10 games, he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again, and when he does, watch out.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 2-0. Digging in will be Hanser Alberto. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Williams, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Santana is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances.
Oh, way to get dirty. To first. It's there. He got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and up next the Hall of Fame shortstop Alan Tremble. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Santana is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Derek Jeter. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, 1-0 the count. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Tino Martinez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Benintendi has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate. Next to dig in, Canseco flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 35 now on the season. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
In now, Cecil Fielder, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. Still 1-2. Now the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Now, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled off. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. 5-0 New York.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. They come in ranked near the bottom of the league in run production, and talking with some of the coaches during batting practice, it's clear they're doing all they can to figure out ways to generate offense. One of them told me, I think we need to start getting creative. What we're doing isn't really getting it done right now, so I think we'll look to shake things up in the lineup and maybe try to get a little more aggressive in terms of running the bases. Some things to keep an eye on the rest of the way, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Dozier, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here is Michael Taylor. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in now, Alberto Mondeci. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder, and the Royals are in the hit column.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. At the plate now is Tim Raines, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
1 out, base is empty, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
High and deep to right center. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. In his career, Merrifield has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In is Jorge Soler. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is in time, and Posada nails his man at second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Tremble. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Third baseman, Alan Tremble.
Here it comes.
1-0.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Hey, that was an absolute fantastic diving catch and a really great effort. And I don't want to take away from it too much, but if you look closely at his route, it definitely was not the most direct way to get to the baseball. He didn't take a good angle initially, but let's credit him for making the adjustment and laying out for the catch.
To the plate now, Derek Jeter. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And he popped him up. Merrifield into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Stepping in once again is Bernie Williams. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And the 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Williams is off of first with 2 away. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
That's ball 3. I got 3-1.
Jose Canseco would be next. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So now to the plate, Salvador Perez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Salvador Perez becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Raines has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. KC down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And now Jose Canseco. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first. Don Mattingly will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Don Mattingly.
First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The right fielder,
and now in the box, Tim Raines. He flew out in his last AB. And that misses ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled. Digging in now for Kansas City, Michael Taylor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Alberto Mondeci stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
Stepping up is Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Taylor takes his lead at third with 1 away. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
To first, right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Whit Merrifield is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead this one 5-1. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Alfonso Soriano.
First pitch of the AB now. Too low, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul for the first strike. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away.
Now batting.
Now Wade Boggs gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 8 home runs and 33 driven in. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Merrifield has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Wade Boggs is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Now to the plate, here is Jorge Soler. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Hanser Alberto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana. Fly ball out toward left center field. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number
now
13.
to the plate, Salvador Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 5-1. Jesse Hahn has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32.
Ready to begin the 8th. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Derek Jeter. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Bernie Williams will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Tino Martinez. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Now batting. The designated
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Don Mattingly. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Hunter Dozier digging in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
A ball and a strike now. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next, it'll be Michael Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Taylor.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. A ball and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. High in the air out towards shallow right. Raines will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 27.
Digging in next, Alberto Mondeci, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys trying.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. First pitch of the AB on its way. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The runner scores from second.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Scott Barlow comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Barlow.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No one out with a runner at second. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2-1.
The 2-1. And this is on the ground from Merrifield at second. And that's the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1 out and a runner on third. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now at the plate here is Derek Jeter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jeter.
From the belt, kicks and deals. from the stretch. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 8-1.
Ladies and
Jeff
gentlemen,
Nelson
your
will
attention,
come on
please.
now to make his 30th
Now pitching
appearance of the
for
year
New
so
York
far.
Yankees.
Striding in
Number
is
43.
Andrew Benintendi, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Canseco is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. Final line there for the
15,
Yankees starting pitcher.
baseman,
Great day's work any way you look at it.
Merrifield.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
With Merrifield next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare down the line. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good.
Right
you knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
1-1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now.
Count is 1
He
and
knows
2.
full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Merrifield leads off first with 1 away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
So next
The
to bat will
designated
be
hitter,
Panzer Alberto.
Panzer.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Long throw to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Now batting. The first baseman, Carlos.
Standing in now,
Santana.
Carlos Santana. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
All even now, 2-2. KC down to their final strike in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
You know, D-Roll, the old school
Okay,
thinking
number
sometimes is when
13.
you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded up the first baseline. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 is how this one ends today. So the Bronx Bombers win for a division-leading 98th time. David Wells wins his 17th game of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious